Polluted air is a problem with several dimensions. The first and most important dimension of polluted air is its negative implications on human health. Polluted air causes different respiratory illnesses, also cardiovascular diseases, and it reduces actually the life expectancy, especially for the urban population.
What we have recorded in 2019 is the PM10 concentrations that were above actually the annual limiting value in almost all instances where it was measured, both in terms of average annual concentrations, but also in the number of days in which the daily concentration was exceeded. Pretty much the same is valid for the PM2.5 concentrations in Serbia in year 2019.
In Europe and Central Asia, of course excluding the high-income countries, we see that annual exposure to PM2.5 is 84% higher than the European Union exposure values.
Why domestic heating and residential heating, as you can see here, the orange part is so important in the UNECE region. And this is in contrary to what most people think, that transport is the major source of particle pollution specifically, which in these graphs is clearly shown that it's residential heating and black carbon, which is also a climate relevant pollutant.
This is the heat supply service for at least 1 million households in Serbia. It might look better, it might be newer, but more or less in terms of technology, this is the device that is in charge for provision of heat for at least 1 million households in Serbia. So it's about stoves, it's about efficiency, it's about emissions, but in the end this is about people.
Measure of choice to achieve emission reductions is the replacement of old stoves, but this, of course, as we all also know, requires huge investments. And this will not go that quickly, maybe. So the question for me is a little bit, what can we be done in the interim? Meaning that if the heating device is used correctly, emissions can be reduced with a simple change in behavior.
The energy poverty is actually one of the drivers of this huge emissions because of the energy efficiency of the device, because of the low income, and because of the high share of energy costs in total expenditures.
The other aspect of polluted air is, of course, the economical aspect. More than 2.5 million working hours are lost annually due to the air pollution and the related diseases that are happening among population, preventing them actually to work. Also, the other economic aspect of the polluted air is related to the main source of air pollution, which is the excessive use of fossil fuel for the industrial purposes, for energy generation, but also for heating at the district heating companies, but also at the level of households.
The health argument is central here.
Children that spend a lot of time indoors in the presence of burning fuels, and this is where potentially a gender disbalance may be present, where perhaps younger children and also girls may be more prone to helping their mothers with cooking, or more frequently staying at home than their male peers.
Of course, we need to focus a lot of our attention in how buildings are built, the insulation they have, the type of windows, the insulation on the roofs, the floors, the walls, etc. And a lot of work can be done and tackled there, and a good and solid program on retrofitting buildings, both public and as well as private, could be something very much hands-on.
Because the governments that are taking care to reduce the air pollution basically also are taking care of the health and well-being of the population.
The green agenda and the green transformation is a predominant strategic priority for all of us, and of course inclusive of air pollution, sustainable urban development, transport, etc. There is a particular commitment within the system to make much better use of the wealth of expertise and capacities that is available across the UN Development Group.
We are pooling resources between different agencies with combined budgets, We are working together in a well-coordinated way, and as I also mentioned, we have recently expanded the partnership to also include as well the World Bank and ADB.
This is why UNDP, together with the implementing partners, the Sweden, the European Investment Bank, and in partnership with the government of Serbia, funded by the European Union, implement the project Green Agenda for Serbia. This project offers opportunity for the local self-governments who are interested and who are obliged by the law to define local air quality plans, but also on the other side it offers an opportunity through the innovative challenge calls for the public companies, private companies, innovators, science to come up with innovative solutions on how to reduce the air pollution at municipal level, and also how to help municipalities implement their local air quality plans.